Everyone, it's Jennifer with today's Ask Jennifer question. Today's question I actually pulled from some Facebook groups because there were a lot of people discussing and debating this, and it's kind of a hot topic a little bit. So people wanted to know, how do I respond when somebody asks me how much I'm making as a gestational carrier? And the answer is however you feel comfortable responding. And that can vary. So it could be that the cashier at the grocery store asks you that question and you go, whoa, why are you asking me that question? Versus if your mother-in-law asked you and maybe you have a different comfort level of having these conversations with her. And in that situation, you can vary your response. But there are a lot of different ways you can respond. So first, foremost, you can always tell people when somebody asks a question that seems to overstep bounds is that it is not their business to ask that question. Totally fine with that. You can, if you want, if you're a little uncomfortable and you're not really sure, you can do things like say, hey, my contract forbids me from discussing that amount. At which point it's an easy out for you because then you don't have to discuss the number and you have something else to put that on. If you are like me, you could be a little snarky about it and turn around and ask the question then, how much do you make? You know, like what do you make for what you do every day? Or you can also, on the same level of snark, is you can say, if you divide it per hour, it is not very much money. Because you think about it, 24/7, 7 days a week through an entire pregnancy, and on the front end, because you have to remember you're taking medications, you've been going to appointments for a long time, and on the back end, because you also have to recover, it does not break down to being a whole lot of money. The other thing is you can, of course, be honest and tell people how much money you are making as a gestational carrier if it is somebody that you feel comfortable having that conversation with. Every situation like this, it comes down to you, what your comfort level is, and what you are willing to share and let people into your journey for. So there's no obligation to share this with anybody you do not feel comfortable with. So I hope that helps, and everybody have a great weekend.